The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
This is Fitzy and Whipper, live from Los Angeles. For Good Day USA, thanks to our friends at Stan, bringing Hollywood home to Australia.
Yeah, Kick Gurry, you would remember. He was the love interest of Pia Miranda in Looking for Ali Brandy.
I love
Yes,
that movie.
superstar.
Right, and also one of my favourite movies, Garage Days, which is a great Australian movie, young alternative, and he was in that as well. Love him in that. He also did Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that was huge.
And Emily Blunt. Remember that movie?
Great movie.
But we caught up with him at Good Day USA, and he's got an idea for a new film. And we wanted to quiz him a little bit more about that. There's an amazing story behind this from a huge Hollywood actor who wanted to get involved. But this is our chat that we had with Kick Gurry. We are lucky to be joined by the magnificent Kick Gurry. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Your name is getting bandied around LA circles at the moment because we know you from Looking for Ali Brandy. Me personally, Garage Days is one of my favourites.
Right.
But apparently there is something that you're putting together now called Court. The rumour is that Sean Penn read this and wanted to be involved. Is that true, Kit?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it was pretty. I still almost can't believe it myself. When I hear you say it to me, I kind of go, that can't be true.
The story I heard was Sean Penn's wife was reading it and wouldn't stop laughing. And Sean said, "What the hell are you reading? What's going on here?" And that's how it ended up with him.
Semi-true. I'm happy for that to be the story.
Spread that.
Yeah, that's fine. No, well, it's a version of that, but we actually made a teaser, me and a bunch of friends, and he saw that, and he rang me up, and he said, listen, I'll give you three options. A, spread it around to my friends and help you get it made. B, I'll come on for the journey and make it with you.
Yep.
Or C, you can tell me to go myself.
Wow! And so, C, you locked it in, Eddie.
Went with C, yeah. Lock
Did
in.
you say that as a joke?
Answer could be C. Yeah, went with B, and he's been the most incredible ally and shepherd through the process because it was my first time telling my own story. Pretty amazing.
Who else is involved with it? Who else is acting?
Matthew Fox is in it from Lost, yeah. He's been a great mate. We did a movie called Speed Racer together, and Brian Brown plays the Prime Minister.
How good's Brownie?
Eric Thompson and Bella Heathcote, a bunch of amazing actors, really. Travis Fimmel's in it.
He's hot. Love Trav.
Handsome man, yeah. Yeah, we would shoot him on a close-up and everyone would say, this is one of the best shots I've ever shot, like the camera department. I'd go, it's just a close-up of his face.
That's all it is.
He's so handsome.
Well, he just did Black Snow on Stan as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah. He's a great bloke. Really interesting character and great role in the show. Yeah, really fun. So, it was one of those life-affirming things because as an actor, people say, if you ever make something, I'd love to do it with you.
That's amazing.
And
So
you
you're calling
go,
on it
they
now.
probably won't. And then they all did.
Because when you find someone like Sean Penn, he's just going to open doors everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I think because he's one of the last true movie stars, he still has that integrity, that sort of creatively.
Hey, Kick, we're in Hollywood, so give us a Hollywood story. You did Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. You got to give us one Tom Cruise story.
Okay, roll through the jukebox of TC
Of what you're
stories.
allowed to
Everything
say.
he did. No, you can tell them all. Honestly, every day he was unbelievable. But the first day we were shooting, me and two of the other actors were in a van outside the hotel, and it was called The Grove in London, and as we're waiting, this helicopter came and landed right on the golf course next door, but 50 metres away, and the blades just kept going, and it was so loud, and we hadn't really worked with Tom yet, and we were like, is this going to be about the big man? And we were like, I hope so. A guy opens the front door of the hotel, and at a full sprint, in a leather jacket and wraparound sunnies.
Awesome.
TC just comes flying out
He's
the door of the
running.
hotel at full speed, and then clocks us in the car, and then just gives us a gentleman. And we're like, hey Tom, and then he just goes bang onto the chopper, but as his foot leaves the ground, the chopper just goes.
So he was still doing stunts
And off he went.
in his own world.
Yeah.
But like he says, he's always running.
Oh, yeah, he's always running.
Running
So
through
every
movies.
day was just a wild, so entertaining. But also, interestingly, like Sean, a guy who just loves movies.
Yeah.
Just loves it. That's all he wants to do. And he'll throw himself out of a plane to tell a good story.
Yeah.
And for me, that's all I ever really, when I was a kid or now, it's all I ever wanted to be a part of was people who just love what they're doing and believe in it. And they're not doing it for any other reason other than they love what they're doing.
Mate, it's awesome what you've created.
Mate, we are so excited for Court. Yeah, this is going to be a big 2020.
It's excited than when you kick the winning goal after the siren, not counted.
No.
Shamefully
That
not
was the EJ Witten game.
Yeah, I've watched it a lot.
Did you watch that?
I've watched it a lot.
Yeah, but
that
who
was
rips off their shirt and
Victorians-
does a lap of honour?
Victorian scum.
Fair. You kick a goal after the siren. And a good goal, too.
After the
Great
siren.
goal.
Kick a Vic. I've always said it. Kick a Vic. There
Yep,
you go.
I get it.
Kick Gurry. Thank you very much,
Awesome
brother.
to see you, buddy.
Cheers.
Do you know what? It's great because he was talking about the Edgerton brothers and stuff like that. Those guys that come up, and Mendelssohn as well. Like how
Ben
well is Ben
Mendelsohn.
Mendelssohn doing over
Yeah.
here? But they're just still knockabout blokes.
I know.
Like it's a Hollywood. They're so not Hollywood, but you need to come here to make it.
Tommy, they're shooting that show in Sydney, aren't they?
Yeah, some parts in Sydney, some parts in LA.
Great.
6
Love to audition,
parts.
mate.
Oh yeah, it's
Love
going to
to
be
audition.
amazing.
Yeah, be out soon
So
on
Sean
Stan.
Penn involved, Tom.
Yeah.
Get him on the show, Tom.
I'm going to try.
Well done, mate.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Whipper podcast.